How old is Pelletier now?
He's getting old enough where he can make it.
23, I guess.
Is it?
Maybe a little less.
Okay. All right.
We could probably look.
He was a first rounder. Well, I want to say 2019, 2018.
Ouch.
22, 23. Okay. All right. It's like he's not in that 26, 27.
No, God, no.
Okay, good.
And again, he only like the injuries really hurt. Comes back.
Injuries do hurt.
Boom.
From what I've told.
Well, it hurt his development more than just the pain.
Yeah.
23, turns 24 in March. So yeah, it's his 23-year-old season here.
Do or die.
He was a little underwhelming. I don't want to overstate it, but
AHL playoffs, he did not stand out. You'd hope he would have.
Yeah.
Where guys like Coronado and Wolf, you're like, yes, like these guys are they're too good for this league. Like, these are NHLers playing in the American League. It did not feel that way with Pelletier, at least down the stretch.
It's a late first round pick. Like it wasn't a guaranteed that this guy was going to produce.
No, I think what you'd love to see is him get to a spot where he could play on line with Backlund and Coleman, and like, but I don't know. Like,
I get what you're saying, but then there's the other side of it. It's like so
the security blanket.
If you want to go play, like who do you want to play with? Like Frick, come on.
Yeah.
Pasternak was also a late first round pick. He's proven to be more than that. Stay healthy, kid. For sure, stay healthy.
Have a good camp. Get strong. He played a little timid for my liking after that, and maybe that's Jacob Trouba laying you out. You don't want that. If that shows up in camp, I'm worried. If you're 5'9" and you're timid, I'm worried. If that's just a little recovery from injury thing, I can live with it.
Feels like maybe a big year.
I would suggest so.
Yeah, feels like it could be a big year because I think the Flames they've drafted a lot of players. They've been drafting a lot of players. There's a lot of youth.
This is the kind of draft. This is the kind of player that when you miss, screws up. Like you better hit somewhere else to make up for it because you've wasted a first round pick.
Yeah, if it goes that way, yeah. No, this is the thing about drafting in the mid-20s, right? Like it's tough. Like there are absolutely good players in there, and there are absolutely guys that will not get a single game in the NHL. Like,
but that's how you see it. When you start doing one of my favorite games, let's look back at the draft history. And you look, it's like, well, they used a first on this guy and a first on this guy and a first on this guy over a 5-year period where maybe one guy is a regular NHLer. To your point,
and especially for these guys in the situation they're in, I said it when they drafted. Yeah. Hope those two guys that got in the first round are good. Because if you're starting to miss on these when you're in a rebuild mode,
it just extends it. Yeah. Just adding years onto the end of it. And it's funny because even a couple of years in, we think we know, oh, this guy's good, this guy isn't. Like Vinny Heinola played right away for Winnipeg. Tobias Bjornfot played right away.
Say that again.
Tobias Bjornfot and Vinny Heinola were both picks 20 and 22, that same draft class.
Bjornfot's a Stanley Cup champion, Ryan.
There you go. So these guys step in right away and you're like, they're good. They don't have jobs anymore. Like, isn't that not crazy? Like they stepped into the league and by 23, it was like, no.
On the way out.
Like you're probably a tweener. You should go make money in Europe or whatever. Like it's just, you do have to remember it is not a game of who's going to be the best at 19. It is who's going to be the best in their mid-20s. And Pelletier, that window hasn't closed yet, but it's getting close. Hey guys, thanks for watching. Be sure to check out more of our content right here on the Flames Nation YouTube page. We had a bunch of great long-form interviews. You can check out some videos we've done as well outside of the studio. And of course, if you want more writing or merchandise stuff, flamesnation.ca or nationgear.ca. Appreciate you watching.